Alright, everybody, we're back. And it turns out I was actually good to stop there. We were coming up on 50 minutes. So, this part, we're just now starting. Let's just take quick stock of everything we got. Let's see. Yeah, 8 shots extra, 7 shots extra, full on the flamethrower, and we got a full extra set of extra ammo for the Matilda. I think we're locked and loaded and ready to go. So, with that said, everybody, let's do this.
Huh. That was easy. Alright, now back to Ada.
Alright, I hope y'all are ready. I've done pretty much everything I think we can to be ready for this fight. We're locked and loaded on all of our weapons. We've got plenty of ammo for all of them except the flamethrower, which honestly, we'll probably use it, but not like a ton. Maybe. We'll see. 2 defensive items, 2 full heal items, plus our wristband, and 4 open slots. I think we're ready. Let's do this.
Facility lockdown initiated. Self-destruct sequence will begin when lockdown is complete.
You again.
Move! It's mine! This has to end.
What the hell's going on?
Sorry, William. You left me no choice.
So I'm guessing those are acid rounds, like the ones Claire uses once you get the grenade launcher in her
Augustine
playthrough.
William. Why?
It shouldn't have been like this. It's Umbrella's fault, this whole mess.
You're Umbrella too. You're telling me you weren't involved in this?
Yes. But we never meant for this to happen.
Tell me everything. Right from the start.
And then yeah, just like in the original RE2, William's gonna inject himself with the G-Virus. It's really sad. It's a shame that his work had that much of a hold of him that he was willing to infect himself to keep it. It's a real shame. It's honestly tragic.
So you made this monster.
We made the G-Virus, but we never intended
You can
this
spin it any way you want. You're still responsible.
Dang.
What the hell? Oh, shit. What are you doing?
We can't let him get away!
Alright.
Alright. We end this here.
This ends now. Let's go.
Until target is neutralized.
He got me. Okay, go, Leon. Go, go, go. Okay, so for this fight, what you want to do, and I got a little got murked there. That was my fault. But for this fight is basically a combination of the first 2 fights we had with him, when we were in that that small, really, you know, almost claustrophobic area where we had to be on the move constantly, and then again on back in the sewer when it was all about evasion. This fight is basically a combination of both of those. You got to be constantly evading and constantly being on the move. So, yeah. Obviously, you want to aim for his weak spots. Alright, move, move, move. Alright, switch to the flamethrower. Ah! I should have waited, but that's okay. Alright, heal up. Ah! Alright, you know what? Ah! Jeez! He's kicking my ass! There we go, evasion, just like I said. We're just gonna cook his ass. Alright, back up with some space. Alright, move out the way, move out the way. Good, good, good. Alright, move, move! Ah! Come on, move, Leon. Get up. Move, move, move. There we go. All right. And that is the end of William Birkin.
Ending quarantine.
Okay, so there's an elevator we can go up to in order to continue on, but there's a lot of stuff that, as you saw when I picked up that ammo just now, there's a lot of stuff around the room. I definitely recommend picking all this stuff up, because it will be invaluable, I'm sure, when we fight Mr. X here in a little bit. Okay.
Unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus detected. Facility lockdown initiated. Self-destruct sequence.
But yeah, that's it. That is the fight with G3 Birkin. Another grenade, that's good. Alright, anything else here? Flash grenades, good, good, good. More magnum ammo, that's good. More handgun bullets. More health, excellent. Man, they're giving us a lot of handgun bullets. And I've still got some back in the chest, too. Alright, is that everything? I don't want to leave anything here thought with 3 free spaces, I don't want to leave anything here. Okay. In fact, okay, yeah, the room is blue. I should have mentioned this much earlier in the game, but the way the map works is that if the room is red that you're in, that means there's still stuff you can pick up. If it's blue, that means you've gotten everything. There's nothing left for you to grab. So, before we head back up, let's take stock of what we have now. We're all out of shotgun shells except for the 5 that are just loaded up. We've got plenty of handgun bullets. We got 60 here, plus an additional 20 there. Our Magnum is full. We've got 2 here, but we've also got 11 bullets back in the chest. We have a full heal item. That's good. We have a grenade. We've got plenty more of those back in the chest. We still have our wristband, 2 knives. We didn't even have to use them. 2 flash grenades and an almost full set of fuel. We have a little bit of ammo for this left, so we might be able to get that back up to full the next time we get to a chest. So, all in all, I think that went very well. I would have liked to have kept at least one of those full healing items, but all in all, like I said, I think that went very well.
Jesus. That looks bad.
Feels worse. Believe me.
Talk about what you said. You know how much I believe.
Just tell me you'll destroy that G sample.
No, it's evidence. It's going to the FBI.
You trust that bitch?
What's that supposed to mean?
She's not FBI. She's a mercenary. She's gonna sell it. G-Virus is gonna go to the highest bidder.
That's bullshit.
I hope you're right. But if the G-Virus gets into the wrong hands...
And that is, unfortunately, the end of Annette Birkin. Obviously, the game won't let us shoot her because that's just messed up. Oh, we can go back down here. But it's still, the room is still blue, so there's nothing down here for us to get. I think it's cool, though, that it'll let you go back down here, though. Okay. Yeah, nothing to do there. Alright. One thing we'll see in this cutscene coming up, I know I haven't talked a lot about story in this game so far, but one thing I will say that I really like about this version of RE2 as opposed to the original 1998 version, Leon is nowhere near as gullible in this version as he was in the original. He clearly didn't want to believe what Annette just said about Ada not being who she said she was, because Leon clearly has feelings for Ada. And it would appear that those feelings have been reciprocated, and Leon wants to believe that. But he's not stupid. You know, he's seen what Ada is capable of. He's seen how well she handles herself and everything. Even for being an FBI agent, Leon's not stupid. He knows something clearly is up with Ada. He's probably known it in the back of his mind all along, and it's only now that Annette has brought it up audibly in words that he's now starting to piece everything together. And you'll see in this cutscene coming up, Leon doesn't just act all surprised that Ada isn't who she says she was. Leon knows now. He knows. And he's going to question her about it, and Ada doesn't even bother fighting it, really. She just goes, okay, yeah, I'm not who I said I was, so what? Which I like, because this cutscene coming up is going to really come to define the respect and maybe even romance these two have, but it's also going to very well come to define the very cat-and-mouse style relationship they have going forward into RE4 and RE6, especially in RE4. So, but just watch the cutscene coming up, and you'll see what I mean.
Of a level 4 virus detected. Self-destruct sequence initiated.
All right.
Central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
Okay. Let's go ahead and. Alright, let's go ahead and just grab everything we need now. We'll have another chance to do this later, but like I said, let's just do it now. I'm going to go ahead and grab another one of these, because I'm pretty sure we're going to come across a green herb along the way, and once we do, we'll be able to mix it with that herb right there, and we'll have 3 full healing items, which is great. That's what we want. Let's just go ahead and take all of our handgun ammo. Let's take all of our grenades. They didn't give us any gunpowder, so unfortunately we're not going to be able to use this, which is a shame. Let's switch this knife out for this one, and let's also go and take the fuel. Excellent, excellent. Okay. My only regret, we don't have a lot of shotgun shells. So, and actually, I'm going to go ahead and take the gunpowder, just in case we find another high-grade set of gunpowder along the way. Because I really do need more, shotgun shells. But yeah, like I said, watch this cutscene and see what I mean, what I was talking about before.
I was just thinking about you.
That makes 2 of us. I was getting worried.
No, we make a good team. I gotta ask you something.
Way's clear. Please, tell me you got it.
Oh, I got it.
Let me verify the G-sample when we get the hell out of here.
Before we do that, I ran into Annette. She claims you're not FBI.
Oh, Leon. Why couldn't you just hand over the sample?
Because I realized, as much as I wanted to trust you, I didn't.
Exactly.
I really hoped it wouldn't end up like this.
So that's all this was. I was just some pawn to you?
Look, I'm just doing my job.
And I'm doing mine, so drop that damn gun! I'm taking you in.
Hand
That's
over
my
the
boy,
sample.
Leon Kennedy, baby.
I don't want to hurt you.
Then you shoot me. But I don't think you can.
Now, I call bullshit on that. That should not have happened.
No one gets that sample now.
Hey, at least she went out like a G.
Hold on. I think I can...
Forget it.
Shut up, I've got you.
It's not worth it.
Don't do this.
Take care of yourself, Leon.
No!
Okay. I was just looking through the rest of my notes. Honestly, at this point, I don't really think I need them anymore. I think I pretty much know what to do from here. Yeah. I think I pretty much know what to do from here. Don't really need them anymore. But that's what I was talking about. Like I said, in the original, when that scene happens, you know, Leon's all like, oh, I don't believe this. Annette was right about everything. Like, he's just such a gullible idiot in the original. Now, don't get me wrong, I still love Leon. He's one of my favorite video game protagonists ever. But still, he's a gullible moron in the original. Here, the instant he hears the possibility that Ada isn't who she says she is, and starts thinking about everything that's happened so far, he immediately is like, yeah, it makes sense. She's clearly not FBI at all. And from that point on, he does not treat her like a love interest. He treats her like a suspect, as he should. And that's why I love this version of Leon way more than the original. And we do not have enough space for this. Shoot. Okay. Okay, we're gonna get a cutscene here.
Who's that?
That's Claire. When we play Claire B, we'll get to see what Claire was doing through all of this.
You're down here too!
Yeah, but the whole place is coming down. Listen to me. You need to get out. Fast.
Yeah. There's a way out. We can make it. Where are you now?
Claire, are you still there?
Leon? Hey, Leon, you're breaking up.
Forget about me. Just get out of here.
Oh man, we got that music playing. This is another reason why I wanted to have the, hold on. That way we got two full ones. I love this music. This music be bumpin'. Like for real, we used to just listen to this music when we were kids. We loved this music. It's so good. It's one of the reasons I wanted to have the original soundtrack playing during this run. So. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and put this back, because unfortunately, it looks like we're not gonna get to do what I thought we would do with that. So, we're gonna run back. And we're gonna get that. So now we have 3 full healing items, and if we can just find another green herb, which I think we will, that'll give us 4. With four full healing items, plus 20 magnum bullets, a full thing of flamethrower rounds, 5 shotgun shells, and over 100 handgun bullets, there's no way in the world we should lose this last fight. We are set for success.
Until detonation.
But that doesn't mean we're not going to save real fast. So, let's go ahead and do that. But yeah, no, for real, I think we are set for success. Because from what I've heard, this last fight is really difficult. But like I said, we've got so much healing items, we've got so much ammo. I think we're okay. Okay, we don't need this. Ah, no, 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 no. Ah. Alright, here. Give me my knife back.
Oh, shit!
7 minutes until detonation.
Yep, I was right. Alright. Now, Mr. X should be showing up here pretty soon. Yep. But it's okay,
This is
just
a fucking joke.
run around in a circle here, and you're all good. Don't worry about him. Just keep going. Alright, this is it. After this cutscene, we are going to fight Mr. X. Well, okay, I'm sorry. Not after this cutscene, but here in a little bit. It's very soon. It's very soon.
Gotta keep going.
I always get this cutscene mixed up with the one that takes place very soon after. Oh no. No. I forgot. Oh, god dang it. I forgot. The game makes you get rid of two things because you need it. Okay, here's the thing. For the moment, the reason we need 2 slots open is because we need to be able to pick up that double plug, which takes up 2 slots, and we need to put it into that thing to start the elevator so we can get out of here. But that's going to trigger the boss fight with Mr. X, so we can't come back and get our... Like, I'm going to put the shotgun away, just because I realize that's probably the least useful item we have. So, we're going to go ahead and put that up. We're going to mostly focus on using the Magnum and probably the flamethrower, although... for the beginning of the fight, I'm just going to use a crap ton of handgun ammo, because we can afford to use it. We can afford to spend it. We've got, let's see, 60, that's 120 plus 24. We have 144 bullets of handgun ammo. Plus we have 2 flash grenades, 2 knives, 3 hand grenades, 4 full healing items, plus 20 Magnum bullets. You know, and then like I said, we've got an almost full flamethrower. We are set for success. But the real reason we need these 2 slots is because when the fight's over, we're going to get a rocket launcher, and that's how we finish off Mr. X. And you need 2 free slots to do that. That's why the game forces you to empty out 2 slots before the fight starts, because you need them for the rocket launcher. So, that in mind, I think we're actually going to be okay with what we have here.
6 minutes until detonation.
So let's grab this, switch over to the Magnum, and let's get ready to fight. So yeah, that thing comes down. We can't go back to the item box now. And there's Mr. X in his final form. I heard someone say that he looks like a combination between Nemesis and the Tyrant from Resident Evil 1. Which isn't a bad thing. Alright. Yeah. Ah, jeez. I didn't want to use one this early, but... Ah. Woo! Ah.
Not good.
Oh, cook his ass. Okay, run, 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 run. He got me with that. I can't dodge him. And here it comes. Here comes the rocket launcher. We're almost done, guys. We're almost done.
We'll call it even.
Courtesy of Ada.
Where did this thing come from?
Ah. Woo! You see I did that quick turn and shot him? Chew on that, mofo. I gotta tell you, after being stalked by him the entire game, it feels so good to be able to just finally kill him. Oh, also, yeah, just kill those guys. About them. And that's it, guys. We are done. We are done with Leon A.
Gotta get out of here. Can't believe I actually miss her.
Leon?
Hey. We made it.
Just like I said we would.
And that's it, guys. That is Resident Evil 2 Remake, Leon Scenario A done. But of course, as any RE2 fan knows, that is only half the story. We still have to go back and do Claire B to get the full story. And we will see what she was doing while we were running around as Leon. And while we don't have the zapping system from Resident Evil 2 1998 version, we will see environmental differences, Like, certain doors will already be opened because by this point in the game, Leon had already unlocked them and opened them and whatnot. Certain items and weapons won't be there anymore, but other weapons will be there that only Claire can use. And in fact, Claire gets more weapons than Leon does. Leon only gets 4 weapons. He gets the Matilda, the shotgun, the Lightning Hawk, and the flamethrower. Claire gets 2 handguns, a spark launcher, a grenade launcher, and a submachine gun. She gets 5 weapons. Leon only gets 5. Leon only gets 4. But that's fine, because the way Claire and Leon play is very different. Leon's weapons, and just the way Leon plays, Leon is all about power and precision. If you saw with that fight just now with the Tyrant, all of my weapons were hitting him very hard, very powerfully. That's what Leon's all about. Leon's weapons give you power. But what I've noticed about Claire is that while her weapons are certainly powerful in their own right, Claire's weapons focus less on power and more on versatility. As I said, Leon is all about power. Claire is all about options. You know, if one, you get like 2 different kinds of grenades you can use for your grenade launcher. So it's like, okay, the flame grenades aren't working, let me switch over to the acid, see if this works. You know, one of the handguns you get later on can be upgraded so that it can use both normal bullets and magnum bullets. So it's like, okay, this enemy isn't going down with normal bullets, let me switch over to magnum bullets. You know, or if you're just using one of your normal guns, but you realize, hey, this thing needs to get a lot of bullets put in it really fast or it's not going to go down. Okay, let me switch to my submachine gun, which fires like a crap ton of bullets a second. You know, again, options, versatility, that's what Claire's all about. Leon, like I said, is all about straightforward, deliberate power. So I'll be interested to see how differently I'll have to change up my playstyle, you know, how differently I'll have to adapt once I start playing as Claire. Because I'll be honest, in the original RE2, I didn't like playing as Claire. I felt like all of Claire's weapons just really sucked. One of the weapons Claire got was this thing called the bow launcher, which in this game I think is substituted out for the submachine gun, which is a much better weapon, I have to say. It's a much better weapon. I feel like they were going for that back then, because you could also switch out, you know, your grenades and stuff, and if you didn't want to use the bow launcher, you could just use your handgun or something. So I feel like they were going for the versatility thing with Claire back in '98, but they just weren't able to pull it off back then. Here, I feel like they absolutely pull it off. So it'll be interesting to see how my own playstyle will have to shift and adapt when I'm playing with somebody who relies on versatility and options, not just straightforward power. So I'll be interested to see that. Anyways, let's go ahead and skip the rest of this. And I like this. It's like a Marvel after credits scene. Just sort of letting you know that there is more to the story, but to do it, you need to play Claire. So that took just about 9 hours, 8 hours, 58 minutes, 49 seconds. We saved 63 times. Good lord. And our grade was a C. So what I want to do when I play as Claire, my goal is to get at least a B, and I want to shave at least a couple hours off of that time. I want to try to finish Claire in about 5 hours, and save no more than 30 times. That's my goal for when I play as Claire. I don't want to save any more than 30 times. I want to get it done within about 5 hours and come out with at least a B ranking. If we can do that with Claire B, I'll be happy. And I think that will definitely be challenging, because from what I understand, Claire B is actually a bit harder than Leon A, because the beginning of Leon A honestly wasn't that hard. I just didn't know what to do, so I made it hard at all. The beginning of Claire B actually is pretty hard, because you're starting off with basically nothing, but the game is already at a higher difficulty that I didn't have to deal with Leon A until about a few hours in. But by then, you already have your handgun, you already have a few upgrades for it, you already have your shotgun, you're already starting to get acquainted with defensive items and all that. So, but you have to just start at that level with Claire B. So, I'm thinking it's probably going to be a little harder, based on what people have said. And, but I'll be interested to see that. Like I said, I'll be interested to see how my own playstyle will have to change and adapt once we start playing as Claire. But yeah, that was Resident Evil 2 Leon A scenario.
Resident Evil 2.
So, and here we have survival mode unlocked. A hero emerges. Bring marshmallows. Put that down. Maxed out. A waste of space. Alright. Alright, it says a new game second run has been unlocked. Selected under story from the main menu. The ending and certain parts of the game are different in the second run scenario. So, that's very cool. That's very cool. So, we have a little bit of time left before we have to call it quits. So, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the bonuses we've unlocked here. Let's look at some of the concept art here. And this is just for Raccoon City. This is all really, really nice. I love when games have stuff like this. Like, I remember the Star Wars The Force Unleashed, which came out back in, like, 2008. It did the same thing. Like, as you play through the game, you unlocked concept art based on the levels you were playing. So by the time you finished, you had all the concept art unlocked. I really love that sort of stuff. And I love that this game does that. Yeah, this is all really, really cool. And there's the outside of the RPD. The inside. Oh, cool. So it looks like at some point they had considered allowing the RPD to be lit up. And to be honest, I really wish, I don't mind the game starting off dark like it did, because it's a great way to set the mood and immediately establish the tone and everything. But especially once we went back for the third time, I really would have liked to have had the RPD be lit up somehow. Maybe let us get the signal modulator earlier, so we can use it in the RPD and light up certain rooms and stuff like that. I don't know. I think it would have been nice to see a fully lit remake version of the RPD. I think that would have been nice. This is Chief Iron's office. We didn't get to go in there as Leon. That is a room exclusive to Claire's run. And Claire actually has a few areas and an entire section, like the sewer and the RPD, those are their own sections. Claire gets her own section. The Claire B scenario has its own section called the Orphanage, which, from what I've seen, looks really creepy. It's a really creepy looking area. But those are all things exclusive to Claire's run, so we'll get to see quite a few new and interesting things, as well as new characters and a completely different story from what was told with Leon's scenario. So we'll get to see a lot of new and interesting things once we start playing as Claire. That looks like Kendo. Man, it was so messed up and tragic what happened to him. You can see, I think that's supposed to be his wife in there before she died. And there's the sewer. A lot of this looks, because I'm looking at the one on the top left and the one on the bottom right. Those two areas I don't think were actually in the game here. Those look like areas from the original game, and I'm guessing it's concept art for areas they wanted to take from the original game and remake here, and for whatever reason they just never got around to it. And then, of course, this is the Umbrella Lab. We've got some concept art for the zombies, the lickers. And one on the top right, you can see Claire fighting a licker. That's really cool. And that's final form William Birkin. And the Tyrant, you can see on the far right. That's how he looked when we first saw him until I shot that hat off his head. The next one you can see, that's a picture of him holding up Leon after he busted through the wall. And then on the far left, that's his final form, and he looks really awesome and really intimidating there. He kind of reminds me of Darth Sion from Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords. That's a really cool design for the Tyrant. And then that loops back around. This is some really good concept art. I really like this. Let's look at some models. Different animations for Claire. I like the Claire Noir. And we have the Claire Military unlocked. Nice! This is one I really wanted to unlock, was Claire in her Elsa Walker outfit. I think what we'll do, I want to go ahead and play with her in her normal outfit when we play Claire B. But maybe when we play Claire A and Leon B, I'll put her in her Elsa Walker outfit. We'll see. We'll see. And that's Ada with her trench coat on. That's Marvin. It's William Birkin. Oh, that's really nice. Here, let's look at this one for Marvin. Okay, that's when he was helping Leon up when they first met. And then these things were super creepy. And they're basically a replacement for the spiders in the original game, which is good because these things are way more threatening than the spiders ever were. And that's the Tyrant. And that stage, that's a G3 Birkin. So the one before that must have actually been G2. I called it G3 by accident. That was my bad. Flash grenade. The Matilda. That's cool. This is one of Claire's weapons. This is actually the one that I think that you can get turned into a Magnum if you want later on. Who gets this weapon? I don't think I've seen anybody with this one. Maybe this is another weapon Claire can get? I'm not sure. I know Claire can get this one, and I really like this gun. It's actually more powerful than the Matilda. The only downside is that this weapon, especially if you empty it out and then try to reload, this thing takes a long time to reload. I mean, she has to pull the thing out, you know, empty it out or whatever, and then insert each bullet, and it takes at least a good 5-10 seconds to reload this thing. It's insane. But although I think there is an upgrade you can get later that helps you reload faster, so that's nice at least. The Samurai Edge, you'll remember this is the weapon I had for a good long time that I was keeping as a separate handgun, and it was a decent weapon. Were I given the option to do it all over again, honestly, I don't think I would have used it at all. I think ultimately it was a mistake to do that, but I did like using it for the time that I did, so. And then of course there's the shotgun. I almost forgot what it looked like without all the upgrades on it, because we upgraded the crap out of this thing. And then of course there's the chemical flamethrower. And then we have Noir Leon. And then I'm guessing this is Leon. This outfit, I'm thinking, is inspired by The Walking Dead. the main character, I forget his name. I don't watch The Walking Dead, so I don't know. But, yeah. So yeah, that was all really cool. Extra modes, let's see. We have Ghost Survivors. We have No Time to Mourn, Runaway, Forgotten Soldier. So I'm thinking what we'll do... Ooh, this is interesting. So this is the one with the mayor's daughter. And then that's, with Hunk. And then that's with, Kendo. So we'll probably do that later on after I do, Claire B. But anyways, guys, I think that's going to wrap it up for tonight. I'm glad that we finally got to finish up the not the Claire, but the Leon A story. And we'll be back next time for Claire B. I'm super excited to do Claire B. I really want to see all of the different intricacies and differences, not just between this and Leon A, but this and how Claire's story played out in the original game. I know some stuff about it already, but I'm ready to learn all of the stuff that happens. I'm ready to see all of the different stuff that that the story has to offer for Claire. So I'm really excited for all of that. But we will get into all of that when we come back next time. So thank you all again for joining me as we finished up Leon's Scenario A in Resident Evil 2 Remake. This is Mr. Effect Films. I'm signing off, and until next time, everybody, peace out.